Graham here with the latest updates on the beta pre-launch of We Share Abundance, and I'm a couple of minutes later than I said I would be, but not too bad. Although things haven't really gone my way sports-wise today, apart from a brilliant 100 by Joe Root, the England cricket team are not really doing that well. Manchester City, not really doing that well, losing in the Community Shield to Leicester. And the Lions not really doing that well in losing the series to South Africa. Although it was by a small margin, it's a loss. And I don't think the Lions have done themselves any favours this tour. They've only scored 2 tries in the tests, and both of those have come from rolling mauls. Not very enterprising rugby, really. At least the tries that South Africa have scored have been from the backs. And I think that in itself really is a good indication of why South Africa have retained their record and have won the series. I think it's probably deserved. They've outscored them tries anyway. I think they've scored 3 tries to the Lions 2. Not really electrifying rugby by either team, but at least South Africa have put it through the backs and had the ability to break the line rather than just barging over from rolling mauls, which is okay. It's part of the game, but it's not what we want to see. So, not great from a sports point of view. What else have we got then? Development-wise, nothing really to report, except that I did get some feedback from Devyani on what had been going on yesterday, which was a little bit vague, but I'm not sure where that is. Here it is. I've got it, and I'll tell you what she says about that in a moment. But first of all, I'm here to give you the updates, obviously, but I'm also here to give away $100 to some lucky member. And first of all, I need to check that things are actually being broadcast. So I'm going to our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly, and hopefully I'll see myself there. Otherwise, I'll have been talking to myself for a few minutes. And here we are, August the 7th. And we have comments, and we have Russ Cowley at the top of the comments list from the UK, followed by more from the UK, then India, and South Africa, Pakistan. India, I think, are in a strong position to win this first test, largely because the only batsman that's performed is Joe Root. If you take his scores out of both innings, England are a mess. They're better in the second innings than the first, but really the batting has not been up to standard. And we got the USA, and we got Nigeria, South Korea, more from Pakistan. Okay, and we've got more from the USA, Deborah Nichols there with Snoopy. She knows I love Snoopy, I think, and obviously she does too. Okay, so we are working, we are going, and seeing as we started late, we've got quite a few people in, so I'm going to get on track now with our short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, bless this community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love each member may find the joy of service. And through that service, bless each member, that they may attract from you all they need and want in life. Amen. Okay. So let me get on to that message from Devyani. Because I said, you know, what were all these things? And she said she merged Madan's DLB code and other work he'd done in the past month yesterday with our main repository, meaning I synced his code and reviewed it in detail. When I thoroughly tested it, I found quite a few bugs and missing functionality. So she worked on some of those and she's assigned the rest to him. Now he can continue with it next week and I can focus on messaging. I wish he could follow instructions and work independently, but unfortunately he needs a lot of hand-holding in complex features. So he is a help, but not a massive help. But she points out that we do need him for at least this month as we want to launch the site very soon. So that is the update on the development there from Devyani, because as I say, yesterday I think she was a bit frustrated. I just got that one line that I let you have. On Multiply Weezer, there's a little bit of change going on in the admin area so that we can respond better to queries about why adverts get declined. At the moment, it's virtually impossible to find any advertising, and so it's impossible for us to sort of go to it and say, okay, it looks like it was declined because of this. So Rohit is going to be putting in some changes there which will allow us to be able to find any ads, whether they are pending or passed, approved or declined, and then we'll be able to look at them and say, okay, this looks like it was declined because of, which we've not been able to do. Okay, so that really covers the development, even though I've had the afternoon following cricket and rugby and football. It all comes at once, doesn't it? You can't, you know, why can't you just have one thing to concentrate on? I have managed to do my bit on the support tickets, so those are all up to date because the team keep everything up to date. So everything is pretty good, really. I've not had much time to check on anything else that's going on, or make any progress with the other things that I've been personally working on. But I'll get back on those tomorrow. Hello, big boy. Hey, you're a good boy. Yeah, you come to say hello. There's a good boy. Okay, Cody just come in to let me know that he's still around and he wants to go out. So we'll get through what we've got to do as quickly as possible. So what are the numbers? Okay, we have a net increase of 7 in the total registered members to 50,005. So we just crossed that 50,000 mark. Why is it a net increase? Because we take out all the people that have been inactive for a couple of months. And that can be anything from 50 to a few hundred, and sometimes it can be actually thousands, but we've not removed thousands for a while. But usually it's around about 100. So that's why it's a net increase. And that's the same when we get to the pools, because some of the people we take out had stake pools in the past and they weren't active anymore. So any increase we see in the pools is a net increase. So it's up by 7. The active members are the people that we class as being active. These are the people that are logging in on a regular basis. And I think this goes up and down, but it's been down for the 1, 2, 3, 4, the last 5 days. And it's down by 212 today, down to 18,942. And the people that aren't logging on a regular basis are not doing themselves any favours, and they're not doing the community any favours. But we have almost 19,000 that are active, good members, okay? And these people are going to get rewarded more in the not too distant future, because we will be at some stage implementing additional benefits for the people that log in on a regular basis, as opposed to those that log in once a week, once a month, just to see how much they've won in the lottery, this sort of thing. Okay. The pool 1, we have a net increase of 4 to 36,999. So that's getting very close to 37,000 pool 1 stakes. And elite members, that's people that have staked all the pools up to pool 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is up by 17 again. It was 17 yesterday and another 17 today. Once again, net increase to 22,183. We know from experience that a percentage of those are inactive, and they will be part of the things that get removed, and that's why it's a net increase. It's probably closer to 20,000 than 22,000 in actual active elite members. Site ranking for both sites, We Share Abundance and Multiply Weezer, surprisingly, both up. I don't know whether that's just because it's weekend and more people spend time looking at things. I don't know. But it's up by 49 for We Share Abundance to 10,372, and it's up by 232 to 25,100 for Multiply Weezer. Multiply Weezer had just 3 new email verified members in the last 24 hours, and just 1 new person that has purchased advertising. And the bonus pool has gone up by $11 to $8,537. Once we get the new site launch for We Share Abundance, we'll be looking at that bonus pool and finding a way to reward some people with those funds. We need to get Weezer back on track. That will happen as well when we get the new site up. In fact, it'll help both tokens. The Weezer Abundance token is showing at a very low price, and I had a quick look at that, and I don't know why. I can only assume that somebody sold some Weezer Abundance tokens for peanuts, but I can't find any trace of it. Maybe some of the people that won in our free raffle that we give away the tokens to cashed them in for buttons far less than they're worth. I don't know. That could be a possibility. But I've had a look, and the lowest price I could find was that was recent anyway. Was forgotten what it was. Let me look. I recorded it here. The lowest price I could find was actually in the recent transactions $134.22 for Weezer Abundance. So why it's showing in the back office at 75.92 and in Waves for 75.98, I'm not sure, but that's what it's showing as. Okay, and Weezer again is down as well. Yesterday it was around about 1/3 of a cent, and it's back down to about 1/4 of a cent today. It's showing in coin ranking at just fraction over 1/4 of a cent at 0.254 of a cent, and in Waves at 0.218 of a cent. So it's still an incredibly good buy for anybody looking to stoke up on a few Weezer tokens before they start going up in price, which will happen. When? I'm not sure, but I know it will happen. There's lots going on that I know is going to affect that price, but I can't give you a date on it, and I can't tell you by how much at this stage, but I am sure that it will go up in price. Russ Cowley says Wheat Abundance was at 148 at 9 a.m. today. Okay, I don't know why it's down at 70 something, but it will be back up there because it's not right according to what I can see of the trading figures. So there must have been something going on that I can't locate. But it's no big deal. It doesn't matter at this stage. I'm just refreshing the back office to see if it's changed in the dashboard. It has. In fact, it's now showing at $135 in the back office. I don't know what it's showing at in Waves. Have I still got Waves open? Let's see if it's changed in there. Let me just have a look at what it's showing at in Waves. And it's showing at in Waves, still showing at $75 in Waves, but in the back office it's showing at whatever I just said it was, 135 or something like that. And that is actually below where it should be. It should be up pushing 200, and it will be in the not too distant future. When is the not too distant future? I don't know. I don't know. People always want an exact date. I don't know. When are we going to launch? I don't know. I just know that it's going to happen. We're working on it. We're working on all these things, but you can't tie me down to a date because I don't know. So I'm sorry, but that is the answer. Okay. Who else have we got in here now? Let me see where we were. Oh, I remember seeing Snoopy from Deborah. So, and then we got a few amens from the prayer, and we got more from India, Suchitra, and we've got Uganda, Emma, and more from Nigeria and India. Sorry for being late. No, don't apologize. We are very grateful for you to being here at all. So never apologize for being late here. There's no time on it. You're not clocked in and clocked out or anything. And we got California in the house. Leon, hi there, California. I think I'll be back there in the not too distant future. I like California. I don't like the politics there, but from a geographical and climate point of view, it's a beautiful state. So California, here I come, right back where I started from. Well, no, I didn't start from there, but I lived there for quite a while. But okay, and then we got more from the UK, Manchester, more from Nigeria, and from Scotland, Edinburgh. Okay, so we've done the numbers, we've done the the development updates and these everything that I can tell you about what's going on. And tomorrow I'll get back up to speed a little bit, even though it's Sunday. I'll make up for the time that I've lost today by taking time out for the sporting events. And hopefully I'll be able to get in, because I know that people have been suggesting things for the roadmap that we're going to produce. And then I want to get to work on the funnels that we're going to give you for promoting We Share Abundance, particularly for the new website. But I'll try and get one out that you can use for the existing website as well within the next day or two, so we can release that one at least, and then you'll be able to use it. Okay. There's a hotel there too. There's a hotel there too. Where? There's hotels all over the place. Or are you referring to Hotel California? Yeah, by was it the Eagles, I think, was it? Yeah, I can't, the tune's evading me at the moment, but and the words, but it would come to me, I'm sure, if I spent enough time thinking about it. Okay. Right, now then, what are we doing? We're going to go and see if YouTube are coming up, and it looks like they are for once in the in the comments. So is there anything here? We've got Romania, and Venezuela. Hi there, lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you here wherever you're from, whether it's the UK or Romania or Venezuela or the Antipodes or wherever you're from. You are very, very, very welcome and appreciated. And wherever you're watching on, whether it's Twitch or YouTube or Facebook, or watching the replay, thank you so much for being here, catching the updates. We get so many questions that are answered in the updates every day. And if people just took the time to just check it out, they wouldn't need to ask all these questions. And mind you, it gives our support team something to do, as if they needed it. Okay, so there we go. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get into our raffle for the $100. And I do that. But first of all, we're going to need to share. What do we share first of all? We share the spreadsheet first of all, don't we? So that we can see what we've got to put into the into the random.org site, so we know how many we're picking winners from. Okay, so there's the spreadsheet up on your screens. I've got to find it in my thing now. Here we go. So if we go down here, we should go down to the bottom. We have 1592 as the top number, and 2 is the starting number because 1 is taken up by the headings. So it's between 2 and 1592. So we're going to go to random.org. In a second. 2 and 1592. And we're going to share that. Random.org. And there it is, random.org. Okay, so we need to make this between 2 and 1592. I think I did pretty well getting the forms uploaded and done while I was following the rugby and the cricket and the football, and still got the forms uploaded. Okay, so our first number is 998. And I say our first because I'm going to pick 3 just in case that person is not qualified, because we do get people uploading forms that aren't qualified, although we've been able to pick the winner pretty quickly in the last few. But we'll pick a couple more just in case. 1298. And a third one, 315. Okay. So that having been done, we will be going here to verify that people are active. This was the winner yesterday, Custance, and that was Frank Custance, won $100 yesterday, and it's been paid the $100. And I hope she didn't sell her tokens at a low price for like $50 instead of $100. Which may be why the value is low. The best thing to do with your tokens, even though you've got them in your Waves wallet, hang on to them, because they're going to be worth more than they are showing at now, or even more than we pay you at. We send you $100 worth at the market value. They're going to be double that very, very quickly. So my best advice is hang on to them. If you want to sell them, sell them. If you want to sell them cheap, sell them cheap. Somebody will buy them and do well out of it. But there we go. So what am I going to do now? Oh, I've got to go to the spreadsheet. Let's go back to the spreadsheet, okay? Because we have to pick out the winners. Or the winner, not the winners, is it? There's only one a day. Okay, so what are we looking for? We're looking for number 988. That's in this first column here, 988. If you wonder how these are sorted, usually it doesn't really matter, because as long as I don't change it when we're picking it, it doesn't matter. But I have been consistent in sorting them by the Avazu referral code, 988, and secondly by the username. 988. We're getting there. 988, and it is Phil McMillan. Okay, let's see if we can find him. I'll not screen share yet with Avazu until we find somebody, because but I've got a feeling I know this name, and I think it will be a winner. Where do I go? Here. Put that in there. And he's there, and it looks like he is a winner. He's got his photograph in. I need to put his name in to search on the other side. Where do I get his name from? Bear with me. Been a busy day, mentally strained. Here we go. We want his name. I'm going to mark his thing in red. I mark them in red until I pay them, and then I mark them in yellow. So there we go. Let's look for McMillan now. Because this is the only way I can get to the side where it shows the green ticks. And he has got a green tick. I thought he would have. I recognised his name as being an active guy. And so it's good that these are people that are helping and doing things and getting involved and not moaning all the time. Just get involved and try and help and be of service. It's good to see them winning, and I'm glad that Phil McMillan is a winner. I'm glad that everybody that wins is a winner, because they've done what we asked. They've done what we asked. Just a little bit, 10 minutes of service. Okay. Let me show you that. I've got to go back here. Stop that share and share now. Avazu. And I've not put it up yet, I don't think. No, there we go. There it is. Okay. So here he is, Phil McMillan. You can see he's got that green check there. You can see we're getting a few more of them, but there's still 2,800 that haven't completed. But you can see that it's getting better. More and more people are. But we will, you can see lots of green ticks as we go up. But there's still a lot that have not, just not finished things. And you get, like here, there's a full page of them that just haven't completed their registration, and then you get a few that have. And so anyway, that's Mr. McMillan. I'm not sure where you're from, Phil. I've got a feeling it's the United States, actually, but I'm not certain of that. But there he is, Phil McMillan. You can see him there, and you can see him here. Okay, we got a winner. Thank you very much, Phil. We can stop sharing now. We can go back to Facebook. And there we go. Where were we? Where were we up to? The Eagles, Hotel California. Okay, thanks, Deborah. Who did I say it was? Did I say it was the Eagles? I might have done. Yeah, there is a hotel there too. Yeah. The Eagles, Hotel California. Can't think of the words though at the moment. Okay. When we get together, when we have our big get together and we get a load of people, we'll have to have a karaoke session, won't we? We'll have to get people up doing the karaoke bits. I know Russ wants to get involved in that. I'd love it. I think there's a lot of people, just be happy to get up there and give it a blast. It'd be good. Okay, we got Suriname in. Do I have to submit the form every day? No, you don't. Just once. We get a lot of people submitting several times. It just makes more work for me. I have to just delete them. No, only once. Once is enough. You're on the list. You're on the list. That's it. Okay. And we got our exile in India. I believe that things are getting better in India, so you have to keep us posted on how things are there, Ramachandra. I know that Devyani, of course, is in India, and I asked her about the situation for COVID there, and she said that it's non-existent now in where she lives. Nobody that is in her village or town, I'm not quite sure how big an area she lives in or exactly where, but has got COVID, and it's all pretty good there now. So maybe you'll be able to convince the UK government to let you back home, Ramachandra. Okay. Sri Lanka, another good cricketing nation. I used to like, what's his name, Matthews. I thought he was a great inspiration. Well, I mean, you've had some great spinners as well, haven't you? Okay. Yeah, so we got Macmillan. I'd like to ask a question about our nest egg. What will happen to it? What do you mean, what will happen to it? Nothing changed on it. It matures in 6 months' time from your purchase, and it goes into your wallet. There you go. Into your wallet in We Share Abundance. It's a nest egg for the future. It still is. Okay. Love Me Tender. Elvis Presley. Love me tender, love me true. Never let me go, for my darling, I love you. Something like that, isn't it? Dee, 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 dee. Once in a while, can we have a Zoom weekend meeting? I suppose we could. I don't. What for? What purpose? I don't know. But yeah, well, no reason not to. And Jerea's in, and yeah, from South America, from Paraguay. So anyway, we've done all our business today. We've picked a winner. It's up to me to get him paid. We're rocking and rolling. Okay, so I'll see you here again tomorrow at our usual time at 7 o'clock, seeing as there will be cricket going on, but it won't keep me as absorbed as the rugby kept me. So so it'll be back to our normal time at 7 o'clock tomorrow. See you all then. We'll pick another winner for $100 with our free raffle. All you've got to do, register with Avazu. There's links all over the place. There's links in your back office, in messages. There's blogs. If you're not sure, contact support. Get the link there. Register with Avazu. It's free. Once you've registered, all you have to do is verify your email, verify your phone number, download the app, click a button in the app, and upload your picture. And that's it. You're into that list. Oh, you've got to send us a form in that tells us that you've done that, and we'll put you on the list as a potential winner for the $100 a day. And of course, we're giving away $2,000 on the 1st of September, $2,000. So you'll be on the list for all those $100 a day up to the end of August, and then a share in $2,000 on the 1st of September. So just do it. Just six simple things. Register with Havazu as an ambassador. It's all free. Verify your email, verify your phone number, download the app, click a button in the app to make a posting, upload your picture to the app, and send us the form. That's it. Done and dusted. You can do the whole lot in under 10 minutes, no cost, and you'll be on the list as long as we get your form before 6 o'clock tomorrow. You'll be in the list for tomorrow's draw. And that's it. And for every day after. You don't have to keep sending the forms in. You don't have to do anything else. That's it. And if you choose to refer others once you've registered, you can then earn yourself a free ticket into the Havazu raffle, and you could win $1 billion. Okay? So just do it, because Havazu, zoo, zoo, a win for you is a win for me. Havazu, zoo, zoo, it's $1 billion spree. Havazu, zoo, zoo, we're all helping charity. God bless you all. See you all tomorrow, 7 o'clock on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch live. God bless. See you all then.